The RTX 5060 is currently the most popular and searched up graphics card in the world, and we're about to test it in Fortnite. And the coolest part, just a couple of days ago, I built an entirely new system with the Ryzen 7 9800X 3D and other super high-end components so that we have no bottleneck and can fully focus on the raw power of the 5060. In case you're wondering, we got the MSI version, which is pretty high tier I would say, and for the actual benchmark itself, we're gonna be using the Rival tuner. But you know what's just as important as having a good GPU? Having good ping in Fortnite, and this is where GearUP comes in clutch. GearUP Booster is your #1 gaming service when it comes down to reducing your ping. With the top link in my video description, you can by the way try it out for absolutely free, guys, and even pros like Zen are using it. It's gonna help you to find the best DNS servers in your near to make sure to get the least amount of latency in all your favorite games. No matter if you're playing Fortnite, CS2, Valorant, or the wide variety of games which GearUP actually supports. Not only does it help you to reduce your ping, but also give you better stability in games. So if you sometimes have random lag spikes or you have connection issues, GearUP is gonna help you to counter that. So therefore, try out GearUP Booster for absolutely free as mentioned with the top link in my video description. So, and Battle Royale is probably what most people are excited about, and I also gotta say, me as well, I want to know like, okay, how good is this card actually running at normal Battle Royale? And what we can see there again is, you can see I played a whole entire match out, guys, yeah? 810 seconds, whole bunch of minutes, right? All of that. And we had minimum frames of 30 FPS. Just to put this in perspective, this is a brand new PC with a Ryzen 7 9800X 3D, like literally top-notch hardware, and Fortnite goes down to 30 FPS, even with a 5060. That is insane. That is insane. That makes no sense. That makes absolutely no sense. Even the M2 has like, what, like 7.5 gigs reading time, something like that, reading and writing. But average FPS, we have 530 FPS, which is really, really good considering how long we actually played that, guys, yeah? So the FPS were on average so insanely high that we get 530. That's almost enough to run a 500 Hz monitor, like, smoothly, you know? Like 540, I think, is the new one. So, amazing there. Minimum, as mentioned, 30 FPS, just don't pay attention to it. That's just some bug, probably some freezes, something like that. Or it's actually insane on a build like that. And then for the maximum FPS, we have 754. I'm gonna assume that was more towards the end game. I didn't really pay attention to it, I was just playing for fun, you know, because the game actually feels so insanely smooth. Then the 1% lows again on 183 and the 0.1 lows on 23 FPS. That is bad. 23 is really bad for the 0.1 lows. But yeah, again guys, it's Fortnite, it's just struggling right now. I can't really like change that, but it also wouldn't make sense for me to just record good gameplay and show like, oh yeah, this is like the best scenario, because we've had these issues across multiple game modes, so it doesn't make sense, you know. And guys, what I gotta say is, just look at these average FPS here, okay? So, we are running almost 700 FPS on average while not looking actively into the sky. In this whole entire benchmark, I did not just look into the sky because, you know, you see all these videos online, people building like PCs for free, $500, and they're like, oh yeah, I'm getting 1000 FPS while looking into the sky. Yeah, well, it's not right, you know, like that's not what you're getting usually. No one plays 1v1s and just stares into the sky or sits on low ground, looks maybe into a wall or something like that. Yeah, guys, 700 FPS almost average. We have 670 as mentioned here. Minimums of 560 FPS, which is also absolutely insane, guys, while free building actively, you know, like that's actually insane. And then the maximum FPS of 885. That is also absolutely insane. I don't even know what to say at this point. The only thing which is a little bit low are the 1% and 0.1% lows, but there again, I think Fortnite is not really doing good right now in terms of performance from the last updates. What I've seen as well, many people have been commenting this as well recently. You know, I always check my comments and it's like, oh yeah, Fortnite is running absolutely bad right now this season. So therefore, yeah, not too much you can do there. But guys, 700 FPS average while free building is absolutely disgusting. And next up, guys, let's take a look at reload, another mode which is also really demanding. And here I gotta see an average FPS of 515 FPS. By the way, keep in mind we're playing of course on performance mode, the lowest settings and all of that. So therefore 514 FPS is actually insane. That is amazing. I mean, if you're playing on 360 Hz, you can easily rock that with a 560. 5060, you guys get what I'm saying, right? And yeah, then we have a minimum FPS of 307, which is still really good. I mean, most pros right now anyways playing on like what, 240 Hz lock, so therefore that's amazing. And a maximum of 811, but I feel like that peak is a little bit wrong, you know. It might be maybe some situation where I'm maybe like looking into the sky trying to beam someone. Yeah, but still pretty good average FPS, like 500 there. We've been playing for a very long time. I think it was like a bunch of minutes. I played the whole reload game. You can see 870 seconds. I don't know how many minutes that is right now, but yeah, you can do the math for you. Yeah, definitely playing there a whole entire reload match and 540 FPS. is actually really good, considering as well that the benchmark went for so long on, you know, like there's not just a couple of seconds like me looking into the sky again, just like trying to get like a as high FPS as possible and saying like, oh my god guys, the 5060 is absolutely insane. No, I've been playing here for a whole entire, I know, like what, 10-15 minutes, something like that. Yeah, math right now. Then we have 1% lows of 213, 0.1 lows of 69 FPS. There again, there's a lot of stutter going on as well in reload right now. I don't really know what Fortnite is doing like with performance lately. Like the game is running worse and worse and worse from season to season. Like you can even like check it on Reddit, Twitter, all of that. It's like more and more people just complaining every single season. It's actually amazing. You know, like as a joke, not amazing actually, but yeah, you get it. But yeah guys, really good FPS here,